Did you hear that? That was a man with an unwashed ass passing my window in broad daylight. Bibliophiles of the internet, my name is Adri, and today I'm here to help announce the upcoming 14th round of Tome Topple and share what I plan to read, so let's get right down to business. In case you don't know, Tome Topple is a 2-week-long readathon created solely for the purpose of encouraging people to read those big books on their shelves. We're talking 500 plus page books. That is the one and only rule for this event, if you can even call it that. Read a book that is 500 pages or more, and you will have done the thing. You will have checked all the necessary boxes, I promise. As I always say, any genre, any topic, any language, any demographic, any format, it's all fair game as long as you're reading 500 plus page books, or like just get in the ballpark. Please. Our next round will take place from midnight on March 15th to 11:59 p.m. on March 28th, and as always, those times are subject to your own time zone wherever you exist in the universe. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Tome_Topple for any updates, chats, and reading sprints. I think the Goodreads group still technically exists, but we actually have a Discord server now where you can get book recommendations and connect with other people, so check downstairs for that link. We also encourage you to share your progress across all social media platforms using the hashtag TomeTopple so that we can like and share your content, and so that we can be your cheerleaders for those 2 weeks. As far as I know, all the co-hosts from last round are staying on, so I won't run through the entire list of names, but everyone will be linked down below, and of course Sam from Thoughts on Tomes is the mastermind behind this event. We do have our bingo board of challenges which will be written out down below, but I will go through those really quick. So we have Tome on your TBR the longest, Tome you started in another round, Tome in a series you haven't read in a while, Tome in a genre you don't usually read, read one tome, seasonally colored tome, audiobook, tome with the most pages, and tome written by a BIPOC author. Completing 1 to 3 challenges makes you a student, 4 to 6 makes you a sage, and 7 to 9 makes you a scholar, with the stipulation that one book can count for a maximum of 2 challenges. As always, the challenges and the rankings are completely optional. You can use them as suggestions for your reading or ignore them completely. It's your choice. That's all the housekeeping stuff, I believe, so let's talk about what I plan to read. So I'm doing things a little bit differently this round. March is going to be a very busy month, so I have 2 possible choices, and I don't know if I'm going to read both of them or one of them, and if I read one of them, I have no idea which. So I'm just going to take you through both choices. The first is Empire of Sand by Tasha Suri. Jocelyn is screaming somewhere. I know. This is a backlist book I've been meaning to read for years. It's a Mughal India-inspired fantasy about this race of nomads known as the Amrithi, who are descended from desert spirits, and I think they possess blood magic. Do not quote me on that. And the main character, Mer, is the illegitimate daughter of an imperial governor and an Amrithi, and she has inherited that magic. When her power draws the attention of the emperor's most feared mystics, Mer has to resist falling into their ranks, lest she cause the gods to awaken and seek vengeance. I know this story is supposed to have great world building. It's a fantastic debut. It has a soft, slow burn romance at the center. Basically, it's supposed to have everything I love, and I know I have to read it before Joss sends someone to assassinate me in my sleep. My other possible choice is A Memory Called Empire by Arkady Martine. Completely different energy. This is a space opera mystery that's supposed to be good for fans of Yoon Ha Lee, which I proudly and spitefully am. It's about this ambassador named Mahit who arrives in the Taiksalani Empire only to discover that her predecessor representing their independent mining station is dead, and it was most likely not an accident. But no one is addressing it as a murder, and Mahit fears that she could very well be killed next. So now she has to figure out who's behind the murder, save herself, save her station from being consumed by the Taiksalan's expansion efforts, and all while navigating this strangely seductive and dangerous alien race. So many people I trust love this book, love both of these books I've mentioned actually, and I know this one's right up my alley. I know it's everything I want in life. I just genuinely have no idea what I'm gonna choose. Anyways, that's everything you need to know about Tome Topple and my possible reading plans for those 2 weeks. If you plan on taking part, feel free to drop a comment down below and let me know what you plan on reading, or feel free to weigh in on what I should choose, because I genuinely just think it's gonna come down to whatever reading mood strikes. But that's everything I had to share for today, so until next time, educate yourself, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, and I will catch you on the flip side of the page.